Hello everybody, welcome back to another shop with me video. Well, shop with Aaron and I. We went to the Wesley Chapel Florida Goodwill that's in like the Tampa Bay area. It's not Aaron's favorite Goodwill, but we haven't been there in a while, and he was like, you know what, this time you actually, like, usually he's like, come on, let's go to this store, and I'm like, I don't want to drive that far or whatever, and we usually end up doing really well. He was the doubtful one in this case, and we ended up finding some stuff. He had a really good eye this day. He just kept like busting it out. Like, I was like, dang. And then I was like, it's because you're ahead of me. You're finding everything first. But we had fun. This piece I liked. It was just a bright color, so that's why I picked it up to look at it. It was like a hobbyist piece. These were great, like crystal candlesticks. I did investigate them a little more. They weren't signed or anything, and they were really chipped on the edges. That's why I didn't end up grabbing those. This is a Target Bunny Threshold brand. I did contemplate getting this for my own self because there was an accident with my Easter stuff, my Easter decor, so I don't really have any. So I was considering that bunny, but I didn't get it. Now, I do like to check out milk glass to just like see who the maker is. I like to look at interesting pieces, so that's why I grabbed that. And these plates stood out to me, the pattern, and then I saw that they were Pottery Barn. So I told Aaron that I wanted to stick them in the cart to look them up because you guys know some things Pottery Barn can be like super popular, super like, you know, coveted. People want to have them. These were, however, the salad plate. And the salad plate of this pattern, and I don't remember, but it took me a minute to figure out the pattern of that. I don't remember now because it was in store. Didn't sell very well, not for the salad plate. This is Williams Sonoma, and it's like French. I was trying my darndest to see who made that, and I couldn't get it, so I had to get Aaron to get it down for me. But it's a French bistro brand that they did, and a butter dish of that just sold for like $50. So it was like $4 or $5.98, something like that. So I took a chance on that. I got a bunch of older false-graph stuff, not like old, but like I think the pattern for one of the rooster things was from like the 90s. That owl was pretty cool, but he was beat up, and he was a lot lighter than I thought he would be. I apologize in advance if I get too close to the shelves. You know, we had to let people pass and stuff, so when you're passing with carts, you know, you kind of get smushed into things. This plate here, I thought it was really cool. It's a hand-painted plate. It has one of those old hanger things on the back. It wasn't signed. I was trying to look really closely. Maybe there still is even something there. It might be a part of the, you know, scenery or something. But I didn't at the store see a signature, but I went ahead and got it anyway. These are modern here, but they're still cute. A little mason jar, salt and pepper shakers. What else did I find? Oh, I found a lot of cool art glass there. Some vintage, some a little bit more modern, but still nice pieces. So what I ended up doing was I was like, Aaron, don't just see it and put it back on the shelf. I said, put it in the cart, and then I'll look at it. When I get to it, I'll get to it. This piece was, I think it was Ashley Peppertree. Yeah, Ashley Peppertree tabletops, and that's one of her. It's like Victorian rose pattern. There's like 8 things listed from that collection. It's a more modern collectible, but there's like 8 or 9 listings. There's nothing sold, but there's not very many listed either, which is why I decided to get it. It was $12.98, but they're listed upwards of $50+. So I'm like, I'll take a chance. This mug was everything. I was showing him. It's got cats riding bikes, and it has a, I guess I didn't show you very well. It has a signature on the bottom, but there were cats riding bikes. Like, trust me, it's pretty awesome. I spotted this awesome art glass pitcher, and I showed him how like heavy it was. And yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to ship that. And he was like, oh yeah, me either. So that piece we ended up leaving there. Now I was checking this little piece out to see if it was wooden, but it was like a resin. So for like your, Hollywood Regency look, if you want to create something like that, that would have been fine. But for me, for resale, I would have be looking for like maybe metal or wood, not necessarily the resin. Now we were in this aisle because we're actually looking for something for our house. But if you find some extra stuff, that's always a plus. I liked the picture frames right here, that set of gold ones in the back. I think they open up in like sort of accordion style. The other ones were just a little bonus, but that's the one that I really was after in there. I thought it was pretty neat. So I was trying to explain to him what I thought that they did. This is where I get sad when you can't hear the original audio. I was so excited that he found a piece of Czechoslovakian pottery, and I was just telling him how good of a job that he did, but there's just Cyndi Lauper playing in the background, and I don't want I don't want to share my AdSense with Cyndi. I mean, Cyndi makes enough money, right? Anyways, he did a really good job. He was excited about all of his different finds. And as we were going around, one of the workers there, he actually, I think, brought out like 2 or 3 different bins. We spotted these. I was checking to see if they were amethyst glass, and sure enough, someone donated some amethyst glass pieces in their collection. We found quite a few pieces, and we're pretty excited about it. Here's another one. Again, sorry about like the, footage up close in your face, but it kind of is what it is. As you can see right here, that our cart is pretty full. Aaron kept finding all these great pieces of glass, like these hand-blown flowers. They were like tulips or something. And he kept finding them, and I'm like, put it in the cart, put it in the cart. Because I have one myself that I have here at home. It's like a splatter effect inside the glass. Those were more like swirly with like glitter and stuff. Now, Murano does make some of them, but I mean, I'm kind of leaning on the side to probably not Murano, probably just a really pretty piece of art glass. But I'm no expert, so they could be. That'd be great, but I'll just take it because it's a great piece of art glass. Let's see, what else did we find? I was really looking in those coffee mugs. I was hoping to find, I don't know what I was hoping to find. Something great. So I was checking this out. I wanted to know the date of that rooster for the false graph, and that's where I found that it was like the 90s or something like that. It was like I don't know if it was like, what is that called when they bring it back? Well, you know what I mean, of like an old pattern. Trying to figure out what those are. Those were probably little soy sauce dishes or something like that. But I could be wrong. It had rice in it. Now, why on earth would Goodwill put that on the shelf with rice in it, open, on the top shelf? Oh my gosh, I was kind of horrified. But we were trying to investigate this vase here. We ended up pouring the rest of the rice in something else and putting it on a bottom shelf so that it could be seen by others. But that vase was signed and it said 88. Now, there was no markings on the bottom, so I'm not sure if someone painted that in 1988 or if I would have been lucky enough to find something from 1888. I'll just keep living my dream and imagine that it's 1888, and we'll just go with that. So I always investigate the glasses because I've found some great sets of glasses at Goodwill. But unfortunately, down here, all by its lonesome, I noticed this blue cut to clear, probably bohemian style, or no, well, it was heavy enough. It wasn't like flash glass, so I'm pretty sure it was bohemian, but it was all by its lonesome, and that one had a chip on it, so I was like, oh, I can't even get it as replacement glass. Someone donated a lot of decanters. That one up there was pretty interesting because the boy was holding his Winky. Yep, I was showing Aaron and you guys. It was pretty interesting. All right, everybody, so I only have a little bit of footage left, so I'm going to say my goodbyes right now. I'm going to remind you guys that on Sundays at 1 in the afternoon Eastern Time, Aaron and I host live sales here on the channel, and that is where you will see all the items that we have in these thrift hauls, in the Shop With Me videos, that you'll see most of them there. Otherwise, you'll end up seeing them on eBay. Don't forget to like this video because that really does help us out. You can go follow us over on Instagram. That would be great too. And drop us a heart down below because comments always help us out. And I'll make sure I catch you guys later. Bye.